Welcome to Arts Beyond Museums. I'm Khan and I'm your curator for this series. Today, Arts Beyond Museums, we are back at Arab Street, Kampong Glam area. Now, we already know that this area, long ago in the past, it was where the Malays, the Arabs, and even the Persians would come here to settle, do business, and gather. We also know the deep connection between the Chinese civilization and the Persian or the Middle Eastern countries, as we said in previous episodes. Since we are talking about Master Yun's feng shui art, there is also a deeper connection between Chinese civilization and the Persian culture. There are four ancient civilizations. One of them is the Chinese civilization, and the other one is the Mesopotamia civilization, which eventually became the Persian Empire. And these two civilizations are historically significant and culturally impactful. Now, today when we look at Master Yun's feng shui art, this feng shui calligraphy over here, we have with us Long Teng He Wu, which is the dancing of the dragons and the soaring of the crane. FSC number 127 at 50,868, we see the glory and the crown jewels of the Chinese civilization with revitalization, of course. And even if you cannot understand what is written here, you can feel the spirit, and as if the dragon is flying, as if the crane is dancing, and the whole painting, the whole calligraphy is full of energy. It's really something that is really different and something that is really the crown jewel of our Chinese civilization. Now, before we discover the glory of the Persian culture, for friends who are just joining us, if you're wondering who is the painter, who is this Master Yun Longzi, this is Master Yun. Master Yun, the 6th generation feng shui master in his family. Now, we all know by now that Master Yun has been painting and gotten many awards for his art since young. In 2019, China's CCTV came to Singapore, especially just to do a long and super serious documentary about Master Yun's achievements in feng shui and feng shui arts. Till date, Master Yun is the only artist that has exhibited on the Great Wall of China. Over 3,500 years, no one has ever done so. Speaking about the Great Wall of China, friends, I suppose by this episode of Art Beyond Museums, you will be familiar. Here I have with me a He Tian Fu Di Tu, Greetings to Heaven and Enrichment of Earth, number 45. Two cranes, as usual. This is the series that went up to the Great Wall of China. Since we're talking about the Chinese civilization and the Persian culture, when I look at these two cranes, it just feels a bit different. Two cranes side by side. We look at a crane, one is looking at its own self, the other is looking towards what we call looking towards the west. Okay. Now in ancient China, when they have the Silk Road, when these two civilizations were in connection, were trading, this might be exactly what is happening. We have here the Zhongyuan, okay, the people in China, and some people are always looking towards the west when they would trade, bring in different cultures and imports, and then that's when the entire exchange interaction happened. So today we are here, we are going to look towards the west. We're going to look towards what we have and can discover about the Persian culture here in Singapore. There is this spice in Persia, in fact, in this world, that is most expensive. And here, on the 3rd floor, in this particular restaurant, is where we can find it, and we can find it that they use it sparingly on lots of their food. Let's go check it out. Persian food, am I right, Chef Muhammad?
Yes. Yeah, Persian food has a very long history.
Right.
Like 6,000 or more.
Okay.
Because it's Persian Empire so big last time, and one of the stronger. So wherever they go and they bring their own food.
Right.
So you can see that it's like we have famous kebabs, you know.
Right.
In Europe also you can find.
This is saffron tea, S-A-F-F-O-R-N, saffron tea.
Saffron tea. Saffron is the main thing is the color. Give the golden shiny color
to
anything you put. So you can see there's like a pinch of the saffron in it.
Yeah.
And leave it 5 minutes, then color totally change.
And just a pinch of the saffron.
Just pinch, you can see it, just pinch, not very.
Would give this 1 kg of saffron it's going to be about 5,000–6,000 USD.
Yeah, precisely. Few parts of the world can get the saffron.
Yeah.
So one of the best one, proudly I say that, is the Persian saffron. It's the best.
From Iran.
From
Persia.
Iran, yeah. And the type of the saffron we get it, also over the different type, like different type of apple, you know, you get the apple different. So, but we getting the very limit source, the saffron, which is really high A grade one.
Okay.
So maybe the whole farm maybe produce maybe yearly 13 to 16 kg.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
And here, Royal Palm is where you have Chef Muhammad and his team bringing the best saffron from the source all the way here to Singapore. It feels like a new Silk Road anyway. So
yeah, no, just airplane and just
all the way here.
In our Persian cuisine, we use a lot of the saffron.
Okay.
Our food not spicy.
Yes.
We use the spice, but very lightly, but not the spicy stuff.
Right.
Like then mostly we use saffron.
Right.
To giving the good aroma.
Yes.
Good taste.
And the health benefits.
And the health benefits, yeah.
Right. Precisely. Thank you, thank you,
Cheers.
Chef.
Cheers.
I have with me here Chef Sarah. Chef Sarah is the first lady chef from Iran, and she has only been in Singapore for
1 year.
1 year.
This is a appetizer. Appetizer plate.
And it's all Persian cuisine.
Yes, Persian cuisine.
Okay.
And this is salad Shirazi.
This is a very famous salad.
Yes, famous salad. This is hummus. It's made with peas, garlic, and olive oil.
Olive oil. I see
olive
that
oil,
this is
yes.
olive oil as well. This is olive oil,
yes,
right?
Yes.
With cheese.
Cheese, Persian cheese.
Right, Persian cheese, and you have the nuts.
Walnuts.
Right.
Yes. Dry mint.
Right. Okay.
And,
pistachio nuts.
Pistachio nuts.
Let's try. Yeah.
Then,
Okay. So we eat it together like
yes.
this.
I make for you? Or
No, you show me, and I
show
do
you
one for you.
also.
Then I follow you. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait. You have to make it into a shape.
Yes.
You see, hers is much more nicer than mine.
Like this.
Oh, like an ice cream.
Yes, like this. Can I eat?
Yeah, of course, please, yes. Never knew. It's actually very appetizing. This is the yogurt, right?
Yes.
So
yes.
you can do
Yes,
the same
you can.
thing. Okay, let me try.
Same, yes.
Okay.
Eggplant yogurt very tasty and delicious.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Usually I don't like yogurt, but this and combining with this, it's great.
You like it?
So if you come, you can have the saffron tea. Sorry, I'm biting. You can have the saffron tea that we were drinking, and then also have this appetizer plate. And then after you can go on to the main course with the kebabs, we'll have the saffron and so on, and you have an entire experience of the whole Persian culture. Thank you, Chef.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
I have with me here Mr. Ali, the founder of Royal Palm and actually many other restaurants as well.
You're right, it's two different brands I own. One is called the Royal Palm. The
Royal
other
Palm?
one is the Landmark.
Royal Palm and the Landmark.
So the Landmark, it was something unique concept which we started somewhere around 10 years back.
Right.
And the cuisine which we chose is like international halal buffet.
I
which
see.
I mean we don't target particularly Malay Muslim people, but at the same time I mean we do have a very big Chinese crowd.
Yes.
You're mentioning about the saffron tea.
Yeah.
I mean is something new which we invented during the COVID.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I think it's very apt, right? Because it has that benefit.
Yes, you're right. So, I mean, saffron tea goes along with the Persian cuisine.
Right.
So this is our first concept, which is a Persian Middle Eastern concept.
Okay.
Which is like, I mean, a high-end quality meat.
Yes.
And why, I mean, we started this restaurant because I noticed that you don't see much competition in town, especially the Persian cuisine. I mean, there's maybe one or two restaurants.
Persia being such one of the ancient civilizations, you don't get a lot of this cuisine going around.
Yes, you're right. So it's very healthy. I mean, you don't see much oily. You don't see much gravy. So it's more meat.
And it's olive oil.
The saffron we are using in all the kebabs, meaning whatever the menu we are having, the Persian menu, every dish you see there's a saffron.
I do see that the kebab menu is quite extensive. You have quite a few kinds and you have a whole platter thing.
You're right,
so
sir.
all of them will have the saffron.
Yes, sir. You're right. Almost, I think, more than 14 to 15 dishes.
You should really come here and experience this different experience in yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
So we have really seen the most expensive spice on the earth, then that's saffron. And we have it here, third floor, Royal Palm. You use it in their tea, actually it's water plus saffron, and there you get that golden color tea. And their kebabs, a lot of their food also has a huge amount of saffron, and they got it directly from Iran. Since we've really experienced the most expensive spice on earth, I think we should end this episode with a big bang. Here I have with me, this is the painting that went up to the Great Wall of China. Unlike the He Tian Fu Di 2, it's the series that went up, which is worthy by, of course. Now this painting appeared on the Great Wall itself. This is 从天而降 the Houfu GWC 010. And something that connects both culture again, this is painted on silk. And that's why if you can see on the camera, it's actually much thicker. The gold and silver, when it applies onto it, you can see the texture that's very different. Now, when he says that it's thick blessings that comes from heaven, probably is referring to the gold and silver that is coming over here and concentrated on the peacock itself. And the peacock is looking at it as if all the blessings are coming down towards it. And of course, since we are in the night time, we understand that Master Yun's paintings, including this one that went up to the Great Wall of China, it has a different effect at night. Let's take a look. It looks like stars and it looks like Milky Ways, the heavenly bodies that is around us. You know, in the beginning of this episode, I was talking about how these two ancient civilizations, so culturally significant and important to the entire human civilization. And you can still find the crown jewels of these two civilizations now in Master Yun's painting and in Royal Palm, where we tasted a lot of saffron just now. Now, as we are looking at this wonderful painting, right behind us, you can see actually that's Arab Street. Now, if you remember in previous episodes, Arab Street was where we actually saw Mr. Ibrahim and his wonderful Persian carpets. So if you're here in Arab Street and Kampung Glam area, you can do a few things. One, go have a great lunch or great dinner at Royal Palms. And also, go take a look at the carpets. It's amazing. Go get yourself a great piece. And of course, to top it off and to be really on the Great Wall of China, go have yourself a piece of Master Yun's Feng Shui art. Cheers. The Arts Beyond Museums series and Master Yun Longzi's Feng Shui art are proud to be sponsored by Laurent-Perrier. For 200 over years, Laurent-Perrier has not worked with any other artist before. When you purchase a piece of Feng Shui art exhibited in this Art Beyond Museums series, you will also be getting a complimentary set of 5 different specially selected cuvées of Laurent-Perrier champagne. The La Cuvée, the Cuvée Rosé, Brut Millésime, Demi-Sec Harmony, and the Cuvée Grand Siak, so that you can enjoy the taste of elegance while basking in the prosperity of Master Yun's Feng Shui paintings and calligraphies. Cheers to prosperity and elegance.